nothing alike. We's different. You ain't the hustling type. We's different. Rick Kane.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of the YouTube world, CJ Rose is back in the building. Welcome back to the channel. Live and direct, live in effect. Make sure you subscribe to find out what's next. All right. So last night, WWE did it again. WWE did it again. What do I mean by they did it again? Well, for the third year in a row, they have changed the champion versus champion match. What am I talking about? I'm talking about Drew McIntyre wins back the WWE Championship from Randy Orton. Now, I'm not going to lie, before the match started, I had a very big feeling they were going to do this too. And that's what annoys me the most. Because I knew they were going to do this. Because when the entrances were going on, I saw it, when the entrances were going on, Drew McIntyre was taking a long time. You know when the beat drops, Drew McIntyre's out there. We talking a minute and a half for this dude to come out. And I'm like, I thought it was an angle at first. I'm like, oh, Drew McIntyre get attacked from behind? Did Sheamus attack him? Like, oh man, we got the angle already. That's good. I appreciate it. All right. So that tells you a lot. That means, oh, Randy Orton's going to retain. We good. No. He comes out in the gift that Sheamus gave him. He was ready to go. So as I see that, I say to myself, yeah, he's winning the WWE Championship. Nah, bro, you can't look like that, have all that, and feel like that, and not win it. It's just impossible to me personally. So Drew McIntyre is WWE Champion again. I don't mind Drew McIntyre winning the WWE Championship. It's cool. The issue I have is, I have two issues, maybe three. The first issue I have is, it seems to me that you didn't have long-term plans for Randy Orton as WWE Champion. Either you did or they weren't etched in stone. Which leads me to my second problem. If that was the case, why did he become WWE Champion to begin with? Why'd you take the belt off Drew to begin with? Did Orton say something in the back? Did Orton want to win? I mean, look, Orton being Drew McIntyre made sense. It made all the sense in the world. It should not have taken that long. It should not have taken 3 matches to do so. But Orton beating Drew made sense. That makes sense. The problem is, now they had to have a 4th match and Drew took the title again. What? I'm so confused. I don't know how to feel about this. So that's what I'm trying to figure it out. There must be a reason behind it. I didn't even get to know the reason. I literally just woke up and just did this video, so I didn't even get to look at Twitter or anything like that. So I don't know the reason specifically, but I just find it to be interesting. On top of that, as I said, this is the 3rd year in a row that WWE did this. Back in 2017, it was supposed to be Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar. Sorry, not Drew McIntyre. I'm sorry, Jinder Mahal versus Brock Lesnar. Champion versus champion. This is when Jinder Mahal was WWE champion. Nobody wanted to see that match. So they scraped that immediately. They scraped that a week before. Was that days before? That might have been days before Survivor Series. Or a week before Survivor Series. But it changed regardless. And then it became AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar. And that was a great match. So, boom. The next year, it was supposed to be AJ Styles versus Brock Lesnar, the rematch. 2 days before the pay-per-view. Did it get to Fridays? No, it was still on Thursday. No, it was on Thursdays at the time. No, it was on Tuesdays. It was still on Tuesdays at the time. Daniel Bryan became heel and won the WWE Championship. And instead, we got Daniel Bryan versus Brock Lesnar 1-on-1, which was, again, a great match. I knew WWE backed themselves in the corner when they said Randy Orton versus Roman Reigns, because that's two heels going 1-on-1. That means one of them had to lose. So I knew that wasn't going to be ethical. It wasn't going to make sense. So for Drew to win it, it makes sense. But if that's the case, you should have just let it happen. You should have just, Orton should not have won it Hell in a Cell. You should never had 4 matches just to get to this. For what? Just 4 matches just to get to this one particular match this Sunday? Why? That doesn't make sense. I don't understand. Like, I'm so confused. I don't think y'all understand. This is why I keep asking y'all. Like, somebody help me. Because I'm confused at why we have to do all this. Just to get to this match. Now, granted, this Sunday is going to be a great match. It's going to be a hard-hitting match. Whew. We're going to talk about it on Thursday, but I got something to say about how that match going to go. But regardless, it's going to be a great match. The issue I have is, why did we have to go through 4 matches just to get here? Why'd you take the belt off Orton? Why'd you take the belt off Drew in the first place? Like, if you didn't have long-term plans for Orton, what the hell? Like, maybe I should look up and should have looked up what was going on. But for me, this doesn't make sense. But if I look it up and then I find out, then it's gonna make sense to me. But regardless, well, with Drew being WWE champion, that means this thing with Sheamus is gonna happen. The way they've been playing it for the last couple of weeks, Drew and Sheamus 1-on-1. I'm cool with that. That's gonna be another hard-hitting affair if we ever get to it. Actually, we will get to it. Probably, I think December's TLC, I believe. Yeah, we'll see. So yeah, that's all I got. I had to make this as quick as possible, even though it's just 7 minutes, but still, because I gotta go to work. So yeah. So it's been Rose, man. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love, support. As always, I will be back here Thursday. You will see me on Thursday. Prediction time for Survivor Series. Then, of course, the review next Monday. You already know what it is, man. Until next time, peace, love, 100. You hear it?